So, hey, welcome. This is Mr. Lavelle. That's how you pronounce my name, Lavelle. And this is pretty much how you're going to see me for a while, at least till I get my new digs fixed up downstairs, which I'll show you in a little bit. So I teach CP chemistry. So you are one of my four CP chemistry courses, either periods 2, 4, 6, or 8. And there are lab days associated with our course. So during day B, for example, you might have 2 periods of chemistry, which means you're going to have 180 minutes of chemistry, and we'll work it out. We'll break it up. Don't worry. Um, you may not actually do a lab that day. You may do a lab that day. We'll figure it out. So anyway, check your schedule carefully because you're going to end up seeing me twice in a given day, either day B, C, D, or E. So a little background about myself. Let me see, you answered some questions, and I'm going to follow along kind of the same similar things. I'm born in October. I'm not going to tell you my exact birthday, but it'll be at the end of October. And I'm married with a wife and 3 kids, and um, all of them are Abington graduates. This is my second job. I was not a teacher originally. I worked 24 years in industry. And so I worked originally in a laboratory doing chemical research. I worked for marketing in the marketing department of the same company, going out and selling chemicals to various industries. And I ultimately ended up with a distributor of refrigerants and other chemicals, going out and selling to the guys that do work on systems, mostly doing technical service and training sessions. So kind of was a natural fit to kind of make a transition to be a teacher after that became less useful to the industry. So that's the last place that I worked. And I officially retired from them this past summer, and no longer go and do any work for them at all. But for a couple of years while I was teaching, I was kind of working for them still. So I am free and clear, just a teacher now. This is my 12th year teaching, starting my 12th year teaching. So I got a little while to go before I retire, but let's see how it works. So basically, for hobbies and things that I enjoy doing, I'm active with the Boy Scout troop in Hepburn, actually, and my son used to be a member of that troop, and I'm still active with them. And we go and do all kinds of fun things, and I'm showing you some pictures here of various things that we've done. And just getting out to some amazing places like, the top of a mountain in New Mexico at 13,000 feet, and the top of a mountain in Maine at 4,000 feet, and the rivers in Maine that we paddle on. So we just go do some pretty amazing trips. So that's kind of my thing, is I'm kind of, let's go outdoors and do some of those big trips sometimes. But I also like to camp, what we call camping, which is really just hanging out at the trailer at a campsite. So that's my weekend thing. And this summer I was fixing up the house. So I'll show you some pictures here of, fixing up, took a wall out and redid the kitchen. So that's a big, big project. And that's why I'm here stuck in a bedroom teaching, as opposed to in my nice new kitchen. We're not done yet. So as soon as sometime along the way, I'll be moving to new surroundings down there. It should be nice and new. So as far as school goes, we are going to be doing this Zoom thing, and we're going to be doing, 80 minutes of interactive over the internet. And so it's new to all of us. And so we're kind of, trying to figure it out. And if you have suggestions or issues, or you're struggling with anything, let me know. If you have a suggestion on what to do, don't make it as boring. I'm sorry if I'm boring, but I try not to be. We're going to try and break it up. We're going to try and make it, as exciting as we can. We're going to try and teach you all the things we need to teach you. And at the same time, just make sure that we're doing this, the way we're supposed to be doing this. So to the extent that you can show up and participate, which means, do the little things I ask you to go off and do, come back and listen to what I have to say, we'll learn our chemistry, and we'll get by. And for the most part, it shouldn't be a huge burden to you outside of what we call class time at this point. unless you don't do the stuff during class. You might have to finish it on your own for homework, but we're going to try to design it so that you can finish everything during class. Okay. And so that's kind of how I'm going to approach it. And again, if you have suggestions or issues, especially if you're having any problems, please let me know. All the other documentation that we have in terms of getting in touch with me. But this is me. This is how I'm going to deal with it. If we have something during class, I will try to address. If you have something that you email me, we can address it. If you say this is something everybody should know about, I'll talk about it. You know, if it's something you want to keep private, we keep private. And this is how I'm going to try and deal with everything. I'm going to try and learn as much as I can about you, and you're going to hopefully tell me as much as I need to know about you, and we'll go from there. So any of the parents who are watching this, you're going to understand how I'm going to try and deal with your child. And if you parents have any concerns or issues, please let me know by email, and I can certainly give you a call if necessary. So that's where we are. Let's see how it works. Look forward to seeing you all next week.